Welcome to Bullshit TV. I'm your host. Today we're talking about the shooting that happened down in Nashville at a Christian school. Again, another shooting happened, just like Eminem said. Go ahead and look that up, because he had the version of when the Las Vegas shooter. Remember that? Yeah. Listen to Eminem. Like he said, another shooting happened. It's not. So the thing, I don't even know where to start, how to even do this video, because it's a major problem that's being stirred up right now. I don't know how deep and how bad that it could get, but I'm going to use my imagination. I'm not a doctor, not a lawyer. Never went to try to go get my bar license. I just look at the laws and put common sense. And sometimes what should the laws and just the humanity part of it don't make sense. But excuse me. So the shooter is now transgender. Why is that a problem? Because let's just give people that has hate for the LGBT community, along with the transgender, could put a lot of people in danger. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, you're a shooter and you're a child molester, allegedly. So that's the issue. And that's just going to prove that they're still not going to fix this mass shooting problem. I don't know what the fuck G.I. Jane, Laura Croft shit that was going down, because the way Miss AUdREY hale shot through that door was fucking crazy. And it's funny how they keep wanting to use mental illness, but if it was mental illness or whatever, because I'm pretty sure this individual, not just because they're transgendered and I'm being biased towards them, but they're going to get the hammer. Miss AUdREY hale is going to get the hammer. I don't know if they're trans. That don't even matter at this point right now. Children lost their lives. Adults has lost their lives. And another, since y'all want to be so fucking religious about this shit, another house of God or has some type of religious purpose has been tainted because of hate walking in, or just people that shouldn't even own guns, coming into the temple and just disturbing it in such a fucking animalistic way. This is bullshit. So let's not get distracted because of transgendered is not just the only people that causes mass shooting. It's fucking men. You feel what I'm saying? Most of them is. And over the past 10, 15 years, I have witnessed a lot of mass shootings, and most of them has been men. You know what I'm saying? And then a little bit, you might dash a little black person in there, or I don't know, excuse me, but it was some type of Asian descent over there with the Virginia Tech shooting. You know what I'm saying? So we have a problem, and we need to start banging on the door on the NRA. So now they have another funeral that they need to be paying for, and they need to be, you know what I'm saying? They need to start suing. People and parents need to start suing the NRA, because they need to be held responsible and accountable of their fucking product. And then everybody need to get sued at this point, because I'm not saying nobody shouldn't have a gun, but if they trying to say Miss Hale had mental issues, it's going to be a paper trail of doctor's visits, police being called, ambulance rides, all type of shit, medication distribute, all type of shit. So that is like a concoction of this motherfucker shouldn't have a gun. And I don't know how I feel about forever or just temporary or long enough where they need to get their shit together. And if they can go another 10 years, 12 years without having incident, you know what I'm saying? Literally. So anytime this person, you know, I don't think being pulled over, but if the pull over go haywire, it should be reported. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just pull over because, you know, you just, you know what I mean? But I want to just give a shout out to the transgender community, and I hope y'all keep your heads on a swivel because some bullshit may be coming y'all way just because of this problem that the United States do not want to solve. They really don't. Now they're finna sit here, and I apologize that y'all have to be the backlash of this shit because they're going to sit here and say, oh, transgendered, oh, mental bullshit, and they're not going to solve the problem. They're still not going to say the United States has a gun problem and do something to fix this. There's going to be more people, you know, people that's going to, this is going to be their fate until the United States do something about this. But the transgender people, if y'all want to go out there and try to change this shit and then just be, you know what I'm saying? If you transgender, then you into this political shit, and then they going to sit here and use your sexual orientation against you, go ahead and say what my sexual orientation has to do with anything. Y'all didn't say nothing about the straight people that was doing this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Discrimination. Go load up the fucking lawsuits because it's BS how this keep happening, and it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. It don't matter who do it, black, Asian, white, it doesn't matter. If y'all really serious about this shit, y'all would do something about it, but y'all not. But y'all rather just sit here, cancel books, CRT, fucking can't say gay, so transgender, you feel me? All type of shit. But these type of issues or these shootings is never on the docket of some of these politicians. Some of these politicians, this is not on the fucking docket. And they talking about fight crime and all this shit. They don't want to fight fucking crime because this is the biggest problem that's going on. One of the biggest problems that's going on now, besides the inflation, the homelessness and shit, and the fucking fentanyl, fucking mass shootings. We have more guns than anything in the fucking world, and they keep giving them to the wrong people. These type of places that shouldn't need security and be locked down and all this shit because people has a respect for these type of places, and these type of people, little people, can't even go and be protected and have fun or learn anything because shit like this keeps happening. So I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, it was a transgender girl, boy, whatever. The problem is the United States has a shooting problem. That is the problem. That is the problem. So don't get distracted about the shit that they're going to spew for the next fucking 2 weeks. So they can sit here, can't do shit about the water, can't do shit about mass shootings, can't do nothing about homelessness, but they can sure as hell throw a stamp on the transgender community and say, oh, look at the fucking problem. And they don't want to look at the police either. So it's just, since it's just a few bad apples in the police department, it's just a few bad apples in the transgender community. I'm not saying that I want to be transgender. I'm just gay, you know, but I support them and it's bullshit. So, but here we are again with the same shit, just a different situation. So y'all go ahead and I guess drag, talk, or vote about it. But you got to. So y'all need to get with the transgender community. Y'all need to get with these parents that's been losing these kids and come up with a caucus where the NRA has to pay for the bullshit now. You know, just like Johnson & Johnson got sued for the baby powder shit, the NRA need to be sued and held accountable for all these damn deaths because these people that keep doing this shit is irresponsible gun owners. There's no putting it off. You feel what I'm saying? That is what it is. So until then, it's going to keep going. Mass shooting is going to be something about within a week. Because if y'all was serious about these children in these situations, y'all would have did something when the Uvalde that shit happened, but y'all didn't. Or the Virginia Tech, but y'all didn't. Or even with the guy, what the fuck is his name? That the one with the kids, and they said that it wasn't true. That motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking bullshit, but y'all not taking it serious. So y'all can just keep coming here, listen to me bitch about it, and maybe one day we can solve these issues. So fuck whatever and get these problems solved. But until then, this is going to be the bullshit. Till next time, I'm your host.